Why, hello everyone. First of all, want to thank you for taking the time out of your morning to watch this YouTube video. Those of you that are very well aware, you understand that I like to do these things in this particular fashion, so that way I can apply the virtual backgrounds. Because I've yet to figure out how to do it on an open forum. So, the sole purpose of this video is to let you all know that something that I've known about for quite some time has started to finally become public information and is no longer considered confidential and or proprietary. And that is for those of you that have passports. Some US travelers can now renew their passport from home. The online renewal option launched in February following an executive order from President Biden, which don't totally believe that statement, but whatever. For those of you that are frequent flyers, like myself, we rejoice to this. The new passport renewal will require much less paperwork than in the past. The U.S. State Department relaunched its online passport renewal option to a limited number of Americans Friday morning, according to an announcement on its website, of which I will list in the description below for those of you that may have questions surrounding it. The program was open to 25,000 members of the public in August for a 2-week window. Now, here's a few key things. Before you rush to do your application online, there are a couple of things that I want you all to be aware of. And the following requirements are as follows. You must be 25 years of age or older. Your passport has to have been issued between the years of 2007 and 2013. Your name has not changed. Gender, date of birth, and other forms of PII, PID, personal identification information, personal identifiable data. You're renewing a tourist passport. Special assurance passports can be renewed online. Your current passport isn't lost or damaged. Now, also, there are a few drawbacks to this. If you do this online, and if you travel within the next 6 weeks, I don't advise this, because once you submit that application online, your current passport will become inactive and invalid immediately. So if you're going to do it, I would encourage you to wait until you get back into the country, so that way you have ample time to get it done effectively and not have to worry about the passport thing. Because if your passport's expired, you're kind of screwed. Well, it's not kind of you are screwed. Now, another thing that commonly gets asked to me regarding passport applications and renewals is the turnaround time from this. It's not any faster. Shouldn't expect any you shouldn't expect any faster turnaround. Now, all of this being said, the State Department says it plans to fully launch online passport renewals in early 2023. So in early next year, however, this date is tentative, is when they plan to have this into full circulation. Now, for those of you that may be wondering, that all being said, do I have passport applications here in the office? Should you want them? Yes, I do. Yes. I do have passport applications here for all of you should you request them at any point in time. You can email me, which my email address will also be listed in the description of this video. And I will get something sent off to you. All I need from you is your address. In closing, this is something that I've known about for quite some time, but due to a lot of external factors involved, I cannot publicly disclose this information to you. I can honestly tell you that this is going to be a massive, massive game changer once this product fully launches, and it's just going to be wonderful to say the absolute very least. Passport applications are still very far behind in their processing of the information. The last thing that I heard was that it's anywhere from 6 to 18 weeks behind. But that you may get your passport sooner. I got my passport renewed on March 9th. I started the application process on March 9th. And I had my brand new passport at the end of the same month. So, all of this being said, it really is a wonderful incentive. Now, for those of you that may have questions regarding the pictures that typically come with a passport, those still have to be taken at an authorized location in order to do so, in order to get it processed and get it sent off to the United States State Department. And those locations, in Grand Forks at least, are typically as follows. post office, which you're going to need an appointment, the UPS store in Columbia, which you will not need an appointment. And for those of you that may be wondering, I used to work for UPS. No, your passport application will not need to be notarized. I have never known of a passport application to ever need to be notarized. The fee for that passport application or for the picture is not really something that I can disclose because I do not want to tell you if it might be $16.70 and then it ends up being, we'll just hypothetically say $20. Even though that's not the case, but still, I just want to put some numbers out there so that you guys understand why I can't really give you the actual cost associated. You can also, in Grand Forks, get your passport pictures taken at FedEx in Columbia and at the Federal Building in downtown. Now, also, once again, if you're at a UPS location, 9 times out of 10 they'll do it. But it obviously varies by location to location. And I say this because, for those of you that do not know, a lot of the UPS stores are privately owned and operated and franchised. So it's kind of hard for them to really, for me to speak for other locations. But I do know that in Grand Forks, they do have them done here, and it can be done. Now, for those of you that are like me that wear glasses, you will have to remove them if you have a doctor's note due to visual reasons, because if you have your glasses on, it does not allow the true colors of your eyes to show and messes with forms of facial recognition software. Yeah, I know it's slightly inconvenient, but is what it is. In closing, I would like to thank you all very much for your time. And please do like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notifications bell so that way you do not miss a single thing. Because in the coming 3 weeks, there is going to be a massive amount of activity on this channel. I'm going to be down in Mexico, so I will be uploading more and more and more and more great information, and I cannot wait to share all this with you. If you are not already a part of my newsletter distribution list, I strongly encourage you to head over to austinandfranktravel.com and fill out the form, which is listed under the contact form on the site. That will immediately cycle its way into my system. Please do note that you will be receiving a confirmation email to confirm your subscription. This is at no added cost, obviously, to you. The September letter is going to be definitely extensive, but I can assure each and every one of you. Actually, I guarantee, and guarantee is a very big word to me, very big. I guarantee that the October newsletter that all of you that are on the list are going to see. It's going to be by far the most extensive list. I mean, not list, good lord. It is going to be the most extensive newsletter yet that I have ever produced. Because I am going to be detailing everything about this resort and the other resorts in the surrounding areas that I plan to visit while I am down in Mexico. I would once again like to thank you all very, very much for your time. Have a great morning, day, evening, night, whenever and wherever you watch us from. As always, all of my contact information will be listed in the description below. Please fill out the contact me form on the website if you have any questions. And please do note that my response may go into your junk mail. Have a great day. Bye for now.